September 6th, 2016, Esoteric Astrology Part 3. We are looking at the current snapshot from Stellarium, and we see that the Sun is still in the Leo constellation. Mercury is at the gates of the Sphinx in between Virgo and Leo here. We talked about that in Part 1 and 2 of the series. Jupiter is in Virgo. Venus is in Virgo. The Moon is in Libra. It's just entered Libra. Keep in mind that the Sun, the Moon, and all planets go from right to left on this red line, the ecliptic. So everything's traveling like this. Venus and Mercury never stray too far from the Sun. This is about as far out as Venus will get from it. And they will circle the Sun as the Sun moves this way. Virgo and Libra are two epithets of the same lady, the same divine feminine energy, which is represented by Virgo. So I just wanted to make that clear now. We'll talk about it more later. Now, going to our soul, the surface of the Sun, and looking out, we see that the Earth is in Aquarius, and Neptune, the trident, the deep blue waters of the dream, are in Aquarius. And see now, the position of Mercury changed again because we're at the surface of the Sun. So we have Mercury from Earth. Mercury is located in the region of the Sphinx between Leo and Virgo, but from our soul's perspective, Mercury is in Aquarius. Now, it is not a coincidence that Earth is in Aquarius while the Sun is in Leo. They're opposite polarities. If you look at a zodiac wheel, you'll see that. That's all I want to go over now because I want to get to other things. We only have 15 minutes. Virgo is a sign of Immaculate Conception, the inception of miracles. She is the valley of the deep, the star Marie, the womb of creation, the inspiration and mission, the pure reason. Virgo is a place where the mystery is brought to light. She is light at the end of the tunnel, the womb of inner space, wherein the vision of Sophia manifests into the physical world. Virgo is the ninth factor of Tara. So it is no coincidence that in the 9th month, a woman gives birth to her child. Virgo gives birth to the inner Christ within us all. Let us not forget that Arcana number 9, or the law of Tara number 9, is the Hermit, which also equals Virgo. This is a beautiful depiction of Virgo. We have the star Marie here. She has the crown of 12 stars, or the crown of 12 thorns. She has the Trinity, the Peridian, within a sphere at her heart chakra here. And she has the fennel stalk in her right hand. This is the seed that Virgo plants. Virgo takes the spirit of Leo, the fire, takes it to the densest part of the earth, the center of the earth, and plants the seed so that the spirit will become purified through the earthly process. And hence, this is the way that we get our wings, and hence, this is the way that we achieve ascension, sovereignty, and freedom. We'll get to that later. Looking over this, we pretty much went over it already. Okay, above Virgo, the constellation, are thousands and thousands of galaxies. It's actually called the Virgo supercluster. This is why Virgo is known to have the crown of 12,000 stars, or 12 stars. there get thousands of galaxies. It's called Virgo supercluster. And the Virgo supercluster is a subset of a much larger supercluster called the Laniakea supercluster, which is Hawaiian for immeasurable heaven. Very beautiful. And we're going to get into more of this. Virgo, Leo, the transition of these two zodiacs is very important about the liberation process. Of course, both of them transition into Libra, of course, which is cosmic justice. And here we're seeing a depiction of the Virgo supercluster. So right here you would be looking at, from Earth, you would be looking at, if you looked at the top part of Virgo above her head area, the Virgo supercluster. And of course this is Laniakea supercluster here. This is another beautiful depiction of Virgo. She's got the same things going on here. We have the earth elementals. Virgo is the most earthly sign that there is. Here's the galaxy representing the Virgo supercluster and also its connection with Laniakea. The star Marie, and Marie means water. And we're going to get into the reason why that's significant. Virgo is an earth sign. Why would there be a depiction of a star that means water above her head? Very important. Here we have the book of Seshat and Thoth, the scrolls of Seshat and Thoth. Of course, this is the actual bird that represents Thoth. And this is the star Sirius. We'll get into that later too, how that ties into the story. And also the dog is laying at a scroll as well, which is interesting. We have the baboon here, which plays a predominant role in ancient Egyptian mythology. We have the two serpents, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. And of course, they come together to form the caduceus. We have the four living emanations, the four coordinates. We have Taurus here, we have Virgo here, we have Scorpio the eagle here, and we have Leo the lion here. Continuing on here. We've went through this. Virgo is Libra. They're two epithets of Sophia. Virgo plants the seed, Libra harvests the seed, hence the scales of Libra. In Libra, the consummation of the sacred marriage happens. That which began in Gemini is the divine union, via Mercury, the mission through communication. Okay, well, why is this important? Well, Mercury rules both Gemini and Virgo. And this is an ancient Greek, well, actually, this is a Latin depiction, and I forget where I got this. But anyways, this is Mercury, or Apollo, or Hermes, holding Gemini, the twins, the lovers, in the right hand, and Virgo, the virgin, the maiden, in the left hand. Now, look in the left hand. You see the caduceus, the two serpents again? This stuff just isn't just made up. And, people don't just throw things together. This is esoteric knowledge that goes back thousands of years. And in these clues is our answer. This is the seal of Melchizedek, the 8-pointed star in the sacral region of the figure. Mercury is a messenger of the gods. Mercury is a satellite of the sun, our soul. As the moon, the mind, is a satellite of earth, our vessel. The sacred marriage of opposites, male and female, is by request of cosmic will, Mercury through Gemini, in order to execute the highest mission. Seshat and Thoth, we shall introduce them, aka Lady Liberty. Sovereignty and freedom through the fluid of Mercury. Gemini number 6, the lovers. Libra number 11, cosmic justice. The 7-pointed star represents the crown of Seshat, consort to Thoth. Seshat and Thoth equal the scribes. Via Mercury, the power of communication, the logos. Okay, so we know that Mercury rules both Gemini and Virgo. Actually, it rules Gemini exoterically and it rules Virgo esoterically, so outside and inside. Okay, here we go. This is the same energy moving into Libra. Of course, we see the Libra sign here. Virgo and Libra is the same divine energy, feminine energy. And here we have the seed that Virgo planted. It reaches the four-sided cube of containment, or of the physical matrix, the three-dimensional reality that we exist in. Here's the two sphinxes, which represent that area between Leo, the Leo constellation, and the Virgo constellation. Here we have the two coming into one, the sacred marriage, yin and yang. And here you have Libra, Virgo, passing up the divine flame that's consummated from that into and onto the cross of life. We all represent the cross of life. And of course, here's the heart of the lion being weighed against the feather of Aquarius, the Leo-Aquarius polarity. That's exactly what we're in right now. Here's the 7-pointed star of Seshat. This is Seshat here. And this is Thoth over here. And here's the caduceus again. Here's the lemna scate symbol. As above, so below. Macrocosm, microcosm. Female, male, male, female. Light, dark, etc. Infinity. Who else is depicted by the 7 stars, the crown of 7 stars? Remember Seshat? And why this sacred marriage is so important? What's it telling us? The way to freedom, the way to liberty, cosmic justice. And here we go. Here Lady Liberty is. The 7-pointed star. And here's a representation of the hermit. You don't need a torch when you're walking on Earth. You only need a torch if you're underground or it's dark. And she's guiding us the way. She's guiding us through the wilderness, the way through this darkness, because we're blindfolded. And here's the book or the scroll again of Seshat and Thoth right here. She holds in her left hand. And remember, Virgo is the hermit. The torch is that of the hermit. The book is the scroll. Wisdom of the sage, the hermit. It is the inner light that engages the sprout within the seed. That seed which is planted underground, a place void of outside light. That's why the hermit, that's why Lady Liberty carries a torch. It represents inner light. And this is a beautiful depiction of the hermit. I don't know if beautiful is the right word, actually. Synchronistic in Western culture today, maybe. Yoda. Okay, here we go with the 5-petal flower. And we actually had a 5-petal flower as a crop circle. And if you go to our event that is listed under the description of these videos, you'll see that we broke down the crop circle of the 5-petal flower. But it's interesting that it's found here. These are the 4 spheres again, the 4 coordinates. And let us not forget Skywalker meeting with Yoda, flying his jet fighter into the cave and meeting Yoda. And the hermit really does represent that time of soul searching within, going deep within, being by ourselves. But that's not the final purpose of Virgo. But that's the middle part of the journey, of the adventure or the mission. The final consummation of Virgo is the sacred marriage. And that's it for part 3 here, and There'll be more videos to come. Thank you.